If you thought Europe had already shown you everything, think again. Part 1 of our Wonders of Europe series revealed places shaped by fire, ice, and time. Part 2 goes even deeper into wonders built by belief, ambition, art, and imagination. These are places where human creativity meets staggering landscapes, where centuries of history still echo in stone, steel, and sky. If you're here for travel inspiration no one shows you, make sure to subscribe to Jetlag Stories. New journeys drop weekly, and you won't want to miss what's next. Now let's begin. At number 1, we begin with a mystery older than history itself, Stonehenge. Standing alone on the Salisbury Plain, its massive stones feel deliberately placed, aligned with the sun during solstices in a way that suggests deep astronomical knowledge. Built over several phases more than 4,500 years ago, Stonehenge still resists full explanation. Walking the landscape around it reveals burial mounds, ancient paths, and an eerie sense of intention. At number 2, we travel to the edge of Europe in the Lofoten Islands. Here, mountains rise straight from the sea, fishing villages cling to narrow strips of land, and light behaves differently under Arctic skies. The Lofoten Islands feel raw and cinematic, shaped by glaciers and battered by the North Atlantic. Hike dramatic ridgelines, explore coastal villages, or simply watch the weather roll in. This is Europe at its most elemental, wild, remote, and unforgettable. At number 3, we arrive in Barcelona at a masterpiece still in the making, Sagrada Familia. The Sagrada Familia defies conventional architecture. Antoni Gaudí envisioned a basilica inspired by nature, where columns branch like trees and light behaves like a living element. Construction began in 1882 and continues today, guided by Gaudí's original models and modern engineering. Inside, stained glass floods the space with color that shifts throughout the day. Unlike historic monuments frozen in time, the Sagrada Familia feels alive, evolving, ambitious, and deeply symbolic of human creativity across generations. Next, at number 4, we meet gravity's most famous rebel, Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa was never meant to lean. Built as a bell tower for the cathedral complex, its soft foundation caused it to tilt almost immediately. Rather than collapse into obscurity, the tower became one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. Today, careful stabilization has preserved its famous angle. Climbing the tower reveals its unexpected solidity, and the surrounding Piazza dei Miracoli reminds visitors that this mistake is part of a much larger architectural story. At number 5, we drift to the Aegean and the iconic windmills of Mykonos. Overlooking the sea, the windmills of Mykonos recall a quieter era when wind powered daily life. Built primarily in the 16th century, they once ground grain for the island's population. Their circular forms and conical roofs are perfectly adapted to the strong Meltemi winds. Today, they remain a symbol of balance between nature and tradition. Visit at sunset when light softens the landscape and Mykonos briefly returns to its slower rhythm. At number 6, we step into medieval timekeeping at the Prague Astronomical Clock. Installed in 1410, the astronomical clock isn't just a timekeeper, it's a mechanical worldview. It tracks the sun, moon, zodiac signs, and the passage of time as medieval scholars understood it. Every hour, moving figures reenact a symbolic procession watched by crowds below. But the clock's true wonder lies in its survival. More than 6 centuries later, it continues to measure not just time, but humanity's early desire to understand the universe. At number 7, we escape into Spain's wild interior with the Picos de Europa. The Picos de Europa rise abruptly from green valleys in northern Spain, their limestone peaks cutting sharply against the sky. Shepherd villages, deep gorges, and ancient footpaths define the landscape. Unlike more famous mountain ranges, the Picos feel intimate and raw. Cable cars lift visitors into dramatic viewpoints, while hikers explore routes shaped by centuries of pastoral life. It's a reminder that some of Europe's greatest wonders remain quietly untouched. At number 8, we stand where continents and cultures meet, Hagia Sophia. For nearly 1,500 years, Hagia Sophia has dominated Istanbul's skyline. Originally built as a cathedral in the Byzantine Empire, later transformed into a mosque, and now a living symbol of layered history, it represents a rare continuity across civilizations. Its vast dome changed architectural thinking forever, while its interior blends mosaics and calligraphy in a dialogue of faiths. Few buildings carry such physical and symbolic weight. At number 9, we return to ancient Rome at the Pantheon. The Pantheon's perfection lies in its simplicity. A single dome, a single opening to the sky, and proportions so precise they still inspire architects today. Built during the Roman Empire, its concrete dome remains the largest unreinforced dome in the world. Light enters through the oculus, marking the passage of time in silence. Unlike ruins cordoned off from life, the Pantheon continues to function, an ancient structure seamlessly woven into modern Rome. Finally, at number 10, we conclude inside a palace of human expression, Louvre Museum. The Louvre is less a museum and more a journey through civilization. Housed in a former royal palace, it spans eras, cultures, and artistic movements under one roof. While the Mona Lisa draws the crowds, quieter galleries reveal sculptures, artifacts, and paintings that reward slow exploration. The Louvre reminds us that Europe's wonders are not only built in stone and landscape, but also preserved in ideas, creativity, and memory. Now tell us, which one was your favorite? Or is there a wonder you think we should include next? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to Jetlag Stories for travel inspiration you won't find everywhere. See you in the next journey.